What's going on, ladies and gentlemen? Baltmatrix here, and today we are taking a look at Kamen Rider Drive TK-05 Type Technique. This is the third form of Kamen Rider Drive. It is green, and it comes with a couple of different accessories, which we'll talk about here in a moment. The form that the figure comes in is that of a dump truck. Technique's car is a dump truck. I like that a lot. So let's go ahead and open them up and take a look. Out of the box, what comes in the set is the Technique form with the tire, Fire Braver tire set, and the door gun. The door gun itself is just exactly what it says. It's a gun shaped as the door. You do fit the little shift cars in here to perform attacks. It's an okay accessory but to be honest, I don't really care for the little door gun. Fire Braver, on the other hand, is really cool. Because if you've watched the show, you'll know that this giant arm extends out of Fire Braver for an extra ability of let's just say it's real flexible and can get real inappropriate real fast. I just love the overall look of Technique. I think it just works really well. Now, the show is a little bit odd in the fact that it says it's a master of all machinery, which I find to be absolutely ridiculous. But, oh well. I even love the fact that at the back of the figure, the back of his head looks like some kind of, I don't know, spider or something. But overall, the look of the figure is very cool. However, he does have a very, very, very annoying, we'll say, glitch in his design. The glitch I'm talking about has to do with his tire Kokon gimmick. To get the gimmick, you have to first flip up his shoulders, which are supposed to latch into place, but they don't do a very good job. And then you pop the top off and flip his head completely around on this hinge. That completely defeats the purpose of crazy gimmicks like Dream Vegas, or some of the other sets, or some of the other tires that are much wider than this standard size tire. It just they won't fit. You know, he could fit most of the other tire Kokons, but things like, I'm trying to think here. Max Flare. Max Flare, with the flares flipped out, will not work because there's no clearance on the sides of his shoulders. And some of the other tires are going to have issues. The other problem I have is with specifically his left shoulder does not want to just naturally snap into place like his right shoulder. Now here he is with Fire Braver, which, as I said earlier, could get really funny really quickly, and it works for the most part. I wish there was a way to lock it into place, but otherwise it works really well. Otherwise it works well, and I do like the idea of having a giant third arm coming out of his chest, kind of like that one character from the Star Trek animated series. All of the Tire Kokon series works well with the figure, except for Funky Spike, which I don't think works well at all. And then Wild, oddly enough. For some reason, I couldn't even get Wild to close on the figure. Dream Vegas works, but unfortunately you can't stack the figure. All the others work just fine with no problems. I really do like the aesthetic of Technique. It's probably the best looking of the three, in my opinion. The other thing I like the Bandai did here was, instead of doing the typical red, blue, yellow aesthetic or color scheme that Bandai and several other Japanese shows aimed at kids do, they chose for different colors. We have red, gray, black, and green. So that is something that I really do enjoy. Overall, I do like Technique. I just wish they had bothered to, incorporate the tire gimmick a little bit better. Instead of having his head swing back on that swivel, I would have much rather it just disconnect from the rest of the body so you can have some fun with it. Look-wise, it's a great-looking figure. It does lack some posability the way that the other two do, though. But it does look beefy and strong, which I greatly appreciate. So guys, I hope you enjoyed this video review. Head over to Toku Nation to check out an awesome gallery by my good buddy Deno. I'm Baltmatrix, asking you to like, comment, and subscribe, and I will catch you next time.